Okay, you gotta lay down. Lay down for the babies. Good girl. Lay down, Serena. Gotta lay down, Mama. Lay down. Good girl. The babies want to drink milk. Come on, you gotta lay down your foot. Lay down. Let's see. Let's pull your foot out. There you go. And there's your mommy. That's your mama. You gotta lay down, Serena. The babies can't get boobies. They can't get the milky. Lay down. Serena, lay down, Mama. Thank you. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. You want to clean your baby? Want to clean your baby? Good job. Good job, Mama. Good job. Good girl. That's a good mama. Good morning. Thank you everyone for hopping on our live today. It's been a few days. We hadn't come on. But here we are. I figured I'd go ahead and take the time so that you guys can see. These are the boys. They're Mama's getting better at cleaning them. She doesn't want to clean them, but I have to remind her. Some moms like to, they know what they do. They just smell it and then they just know that they need to go potty and they need to go poo. Good girl. Let's try this other one. That was a black boy. Now this is the blue collar, or this is a blue boy with the wearing a gray, black and gray collar. Hey SP, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you commenting. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Good job, Serena. Let's do this guy. Thank you. Thanks, SP. No, it's actually more. I have them separated in 2 groups. There's 12. So 7 girls and 5 boys. So these are the boys. These are the boys. Oh, and this is a girl right here. She's the runt. And she already had her time with her mom. But we're letting her come in, and I'm having to bottle feed her. Good job, Serena. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta clean them up. Thank you, Gambit. Thanks for stopping in. This little straggler came off the blanket. Where are you going, mister? They're right here. Your boobies are right here. Yeah, so I was trying to help Mama clean the babies, and I had to switch out the girls from the boys because the girls were over here for the past 3 hours. So we've got the babies on 2.5 rotations. Gaming Fab 9000. The toes out for free. I don't know what you mean by that, but all right. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the love on our page. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hope you guys this is a Cane Corso. It's spelled Cane Corso, but it's pronounced Cane, so sometimes people get confused. These are guardian dogs. They're great protectors, great family dogs. Very chill, stoic. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen a Cane Corso in person. They're very majestic, great behaved dogs. These are Italian Mastiffs, and people go crazy when you see them in person. Let me know in the comments if you have a dog and what breed you have. What's your favorite dog? If you have had a long time relationship with your pets, what kind of pet you have, if you're a cat lover, dog lover, and what kind of animal you got. I didn't set up the tripod, so let me grab that so I can continue my work here. I've got the station with the milk bottles, and I gotta bottle feed these guys over here. Here's my tripod, so I'm gonna bring that in here so y'all can set up and look at Mama as she works with the babies. Hopefully she poses for the camera. Serena, tell everybody hi. Tell everybody thanks for stopping in. Say you're a good girl. You're a diva, huh, Serena? Serena's a diva. Outside we've got sheep and ducks and chickens. That's our little backyard porch. And in here in the house, we've got Serena with her babies. The babies turned a week old this past Wednesday. And they're doing good. Mom had to go for emergency C-section. We had her scheduled for a C-section the week later, but she went into labor a lot sooner. And she's been recovering, and we've been helping her with the rotations, with the babies, making sure everybody's eating well. And yeah, so I hope you guys give us some love. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We try to do at least 3 lives a week. If not, the goal is to do a live once a day so you can watch the babies grow. Let me know which part of the country or which part of the world you're watching this video from. If you're watching it on an iPhone or Samsung or mobile device, or if you're watching it on your iPad or tablet. I'm curious. And if you have a dog or, a pet, let me know what your pet's name is. Put that in the comments. Lay down, Serena. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. She's such a big girl, aren't you? You're a big girl. Oh, did you get some lunch, Emma, pretty baby? Yeah. There's enough boobies in here for everyone. Come on. Did you get lost? You gotta lay down, Serena. They can't get the boobies. They can't lay down. They can't get in there and they can't get the boobies. They need their milky. When you sit up and then you block it all. Good girl. I know you're trying really hard, Mama. I know you're trying really hard. Hey, Angelique. Thank you. Yeah, she's recovering from a C-section. Oh, just Sean. You got a Cane Corso and her name is Roxy. Thanks for sharing that. How old is Roxy, just Sean? Yeah, Angelique, she's 1 week post-surgery, so she's we're helping her with the babies, helping her clean them and helping them bottle feeding them so that, you know, she doesn't have to work too hard. So we got the bottle and I got the group, the baby. So these are the boys. We got a little tiny girl that's in there. It's a runt. So she's getting extra care. And Elizabeth, yeah, that's what Angelique said, Elizabeth. So I was just explaining to Angelique that, yeah, Mom had an emergency C-section. She's 1 week post-surgery, and we're doing everything we can to help Mama with the babies so that, you know, Mom gets help and she's not having to do all the work by herself. So between my husband and I, we've been working 2 3-hour rotations. We've got the babies on a tub. You know, we've got this tub right here, plastic tub right here for the babies, and I've got to go clean that out. And then we've got the girls over here, so we have to keep them away because if she hears them, she stands up. And so just trying to do everything we can to keep her comfortable. And my husband's giving her medication and helping her with that recovery because she had that emergency C-section like I was saying earlier. Thank you, Angelique. Appreciate it. And we've also been helping Mom with the cleaning, so she's got to stimulate them to go urinate and defecate. So if she doesn't, then they'll keep it in them. The first 2.5 weeks is the hardest because Mom has to help them with her tongue, licking them and teaching them how to go pee and poop and how to use those muscles. So if Mama doesn't do that, for whatever reason, it hurts them. So they want to go pee and poo and they can't. So we have to do it with cotton balls and hot water. So I've got that little station set up over here on the outside of the well. I do it for I was going to do it in here. So in the whelping box, I hold them so Mama can clean them. And then this other group that's out here, they just came out. I just moved them out and I'm setting the boys are in there now with her, with the exception of that one little girl that's the runt. And thanks, Angelique. So yeah, so we're doing the best we can. They were born on a week from Wednesday, the week before that. So July, I think it was the 16th. I don't remember what day that was. And she had 13 puppies, but we lost one the first week. And now we're just doing everything we can to make sure everybody gets to eat well, everybody goes to potty well, everybody's staying clean, and Mom's comfortable, Mom's getting her breaks too. The babies go to the plastic tub so that they can give Mom her space, and then they get their mommy time. Okay, Sean, thanks for sharing. Sean just said his, did you say you had a boxer? It's 1 year and 5 months now? Oh no, you said her name is Roxy, and she's a Cane Corso. Good job. So how's it going with your Roxy? A live pod. Hey, hello, is that a cane? Yeah, that's definitely a Cane Corso. Thanks for stopping in, a live pod. I hope I'm saying that correct. Thank you for the compliment. Thanks for stopping in and giving us your love. Yeah, so Mama's getting better at cleaning the babies, which is a good sign. This is what I want to see. Sometimes she accidentally squishes them, so we have to make sure and listen out for that. Because she's a big girl. She's a bigger... Okay, Just Sean, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Let us know if you have any questions. We've been doing this for 16 years. We started working with Neapolitan Mastiffs, which is the cousins to the Cane Corsos. So really, that's been the bulk of our experience, the experience that we have now with. All right, thank you. Appreciate your subscription. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, so our experience has been with the Neapolitan Mastiffs, which is their cousins, and a lot of years we did that, and we had to do. The Neos can't mount naturally, so you have to help them. They're like the bulldogs. They're just very heavy, top heavy, front heavy, with a big chest and big heads. So we had to do a lot through our reproductive vet, and we learned a lot about progesterone testing, and learned about, watching all of that, and artificial inseminations, and there's the different methods for inseminating. So we got, like I said, most of our experience came from that. But the problem with the Neapolitan Mastiffs is that they're just they have more health issues, and it's just a bigger. It's just hard. A great breed, but it's just really hard reproductive wise. You don't want to be cutting your animal for a C-section, and sometimes you have to do that, and that's what a lot of breeders do in the Neapolitan Mastiff world. Oh, a live pod. You have a German Shepherd and a German Spitz. Okay, cool. Thank you for sharing that. I bet they're like your family, huh? Yeah, so Serena has had, this is her third litter. She's had complicated pregnancies, so we're going to retire her. We've got 2 families interested in her, and this is going to be her last litter. So my husband does not want to retire her, and I've been telling I've been telling my husband since, the first pregnancy that, and he just like, no, it was just bad luck, or was it just bad timing? So we did the second time, and then we saw, what, this is not good. And then I guess he forgot. And so now that we're going through this, she almost lost most of these babies. If we wouldn't have known, had all the experience that we have with putting them on rotations and, bottle feeding them and tube feeding. My husband had to tube feed these babies the first 3 days. Oh, I can imagine. Well, I wish you all the best with that. You want to probably just look, do Google searches on your keyword there, which is, you could say German Shepherd near me or German Spitz near me, and ChatGPT and Google are getting better with the Google SEO at helping us locate. And you could also say, the next keyword, budget friendly, or, find, just the words that match what your profile is, and Google will help you with that search. I wish you all the best with that. A lot of breeders, some breeders will do puppy pack deals, and some breeders are pretty strict, and they want you to do a brucella test on your female. But it's just so much easier just to do artificial insemination, so that way you keep everybody clean. It costs a little more. It's more of an investment, but that's just some of the things that you have to think about. I bet. That's great to hear. Absolute family. I can hear that in your tone there. Yeah, you do. You love them like, so a live pod says he loves his German Shepherds and his German Spitz like they were his family, and his wife. Okay, so y'all don't have those. So they are like your kids. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. That's awesome. It's crazy. It's crazy what these what the dogs do for us. I mean, they just open up our hearts and just can take away so much stress in such little time. Not everybody has the patience to deal with pets sometimes. So you gotta be, if you have a pet, my husband always says, if you have a pet, God looks after those that are taking care of pets. Yeah, I wish you all the best with that, Alive Pod. Which part of the world are you at? Are you in the States or you're in another country? Yeah, Google's really good, and ChatGPT. I don't know if you use ChatGPT. It's your own personal AI. I love ChatGPT, and so you can do some searches on Google, which is really good. But I would say go between both Google and ChatGPT. I love both of those search engines. ChatGPT, I have it as an app, and I can also go to my browser and type that in, and then, oh, look at that little girl. She's trying to get under her elbow. She found a little warm spot right there. Just Sean, let's see. Oh, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I have a, okay, so just Sean says, yeah, I have amazing oh, y'all have amazing dogs. I would have loved to breed mine with your male. He's nice. Okay, thank you for checking us out. Appreciate that. Yeah, we have 3 boys. We have our OG guy, El Comandante. He's got the look that a lot of people want. He's on the smaller side. He's not as big as our other two boys. So El Patron is the father to this litter. Now he is a fawn with a black mask. He did not, with my blue females, he does not produce his coat color unless my females carry his color, which is that color of the background. It's a fawn color, orangey tannish color, but he carries black. So the dominant color in the Italian Mastiffs is going to be the blue-gray. That's the dominant color. That's a dominant gene. So he produced the blues with Serena. And okay, have you met him? Thanks for checking us out, checking out Patron. Yeah, we do on-site tours. We let people come on site. We're also on Facebook. El Patron is a big boy, and then we recently got Prince. So Prince, we got him when he was 8 weeks old. He's a year and a half. He's turning 2 in October, and now that boy, he's huge. He's a huge boy. He's actually Serena's nephew. So let's see, Alive Pod. Okay, you're from India. Cool. Okay. Oh, I see. He says India is not ready for pets yet. They are not allowed in most public places and transportation. Yeah, people are, okay. Yeah, so here in Austin where we live, Alive Pod, Austin is a very pet-friendly environment. So you can take your pet to the some grocery stores, but they have to be on a leash. And you can take your pet to Home Depot, to some stores. Okay, so just Sean says, I have an all-black female with a white patch under her neck. Oh, how cute. Yeah, so that is the breed standard with a little bit of white under the neck and maybe some white on the toes. The breed standards does allow a little touch of white on the toes and on the chest. So that's definitely right, or under the neck, under the chin, under the neck, under the chest. Shiny coat. Oh, that means you do a good job keeping her clean and she must be an indoor dog, huh? Yeah, so looks like everybody nursed, right? That one in the back over there, let's see, let me get the camera in. They're back there, that boy back there, the blue boy is trying to get his milk. So even though they have stopped, it looks like there's no more milk. They will continue to demand and request milk from mom, which is what's good, which is important, so that mom's boobies can know that they need to produce some more milk. So hopefully that boy's doing, or that boy's, I think that's a boy. I gotta check. Yes, it's a boy. They need to be doing this because they're telling mom to produce more milk. Lay down, Serena. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. So he's telling mom to keep on, even though she's out of milk. He's telling her she needs to produce some more milk. So demand will cause Let's get this little tiny girl. I bottle fed her before I brought her in here. So this little girl, she's having extra special care. And I have been putting her on her own little rotation, separate from the group. Okay, just Sean. Okay, yeah, I could tell. You just when you said you mentioned her coat, I'm like, yep, that's what it is. When you keep them that shiny, that means you're on top of their coats. Dragon, is that Dragon? Dragon Collins. Hi, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Stitch Lover, thanks for stopping in, Stitch Lover. Appreciate you coming in and visiting us. Give us a like. If y'all haven't liked our page, please like our page and you know, subscribe to our channel if you're into these big dogs. These are Italian Mastiffs, also known as Cane Corsos, which you spell it like candy cane. And they're great family dogs. They're great protectors. They have a bark that's like a roar. It's pretty deep and loud. By the time these babies are 4 months old, their bark is pretty scary. It's pretty intimidating at 4 months. Serena on average weighs about 185 pounds. She's our biggest female. What is this? Chylin Britain. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so she's a Cane Corso. Olga Varon said hi. Thanks for stopping in, Olga. Appreciate you coming in and visiting us. Sean, we are in Texas. So we're in central Texas, close to the capital. We're outside of Austin. Thank you, Chylin. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly. Chylin or Chillin Britain or Chylin Britain. Maureen, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate your love here on our page. Yeah, so we're in the central part of Texas. Chylin. Okay, Chylin. That is beautiful. Sounds almost like Cheyenne. Chylin. That is unique. Thanks, Maureen. Appreciate you coming in and, you know, giving us some love here. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Serena is a blue female. I don't know if the colors are coming through because sometimes, you know, depending on the quality of the camera. I'm on an iPhone 14. My phone is kind of old. Wait a minute. It's not a 14. I think it's a 15 now. Okay, just John, you're in Louisiana. Cool. Cool. Yeah, there's a Cane Corsos are big in Louisiana for sure. I know there's a big demand out in Louisiana and a big demand in Mississippi as well. Cheyenne is your nickname? Wow. And that's a cool spelling. I like that. Cheyenne. That is so cool. Do you have are you Native American? I mean, do you have any Native Indian blood in your? That is so cool. I love that name. Well, yeah, so that's Serena. Serena's doing a good job. The babies look like they got tired. They you know, typically nurse for about 30 minutes. Well, typically about 20 minutes. Though the milk will let down. If they have any milk, she has any milk, it'll let down once, and then it should let down the second twice. Okay, so you're not. Cool. You're German and Scottish. Cool. Irish. Wow. My ex husband, baby daddy to my first two kids, he was Irish or half Irish. But that's Irish, German, and Scottish. What an interesting combination. Cool. But yeah, so I gotta start working on the others. I'm gonna go ahead and close up here. I just want to let everybody know that, you know, I appreciate y'all coming in, giving us some love. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you know, please do. We are trying to get better at coming on and doing lives, and I need to introduce y'all to the pack. I have done a few videos of the pack, but I haven't really gone live with them. So I told my husband and our son, you know, we need to do more lives with our pack, and hopefully we can get that going for y'all. And I'm still trying to figure out how I could do it split ways through Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, but my primary focus is YouTube. We do have a huge following on our Facebook under Sun Soul Cane Corsos. So if you're not following us on the Sun Soul Cane Corso page on Facebook, we're already at 3,000 subs or following there. So you can go there. And if I do any lives, I may try to do lives. I'll go live on YouTube first, then go possibly live on Facebook, and then I don't know if I'll make it to live on Instagram, but for sure here on YouTube, and hopefully make an extra effort to get to Facebook and do a live there. But Instagram's really great because you can just see all the pictures all at once and just scroll down. It's just, so that's what I like about Instagram is you can see, well, I make reels. I don't do a lot of pictures because there's a lot of scammers that steal our stuff. This is actually, Shylin, great question. I was just talking about that earlier in the live. This is Serena's third litter. So we're going to retire her. And she needs to be retired. She's 4.5 years old. And she just she's a great girl, but she has complicated pregnancies. So she doesn't need to be having any more babies. She needs to live her best life and be a diva, be a princess. And so that's where we're at with Serena. She's a great mom. Everybody who comes on site and meets our pack, everybody always admires her temperament. She's got the best temperament. Great girl. She'll bark, she'll let you know when, she acknowledges somebody's on our property that's not supposed to be here. But she will, she's just got a great temperament. So this bloodline is just amazing. It's an incredible. The breeder we bought her from, we fell in love with his lines. So we got her. We went back and bought Giada. And we went back and we bought Prince 2 years later. So Prince actually came from her sister. We will not use him on her, obviously, because they're family. But we have other females that we can use Prince with. So he's already created an amazing offspring. He's had his first litter. Thank you, Shylin. Appreciate it. She is a very good girl. Yes, she's a very, very sweet girl. Aren't you, Serena? She's a good girl. You try really hard to be a good mama too, don't you? But you're just a diva. Are you a diva, Serena? Yeah. You're a good girl. She's just so amazing. This girl's amazing. She's a phenomenal female. Hey, Sincere. Is that how you say your name? Sincere Senior? Yeah, typically we don't we don't put that in public. So if you would like, you can definitely send us a message. You can send us a message through our Facebook, or you could definitely text us at 512-473-9974, and I can send that to you. Yeah, so I can send you that, not a problem. But yeah, so I want to just let y'all know we're going to go ahead and hop off so that I can get to the other babies. I got to go. I haven't even had coffee yet. It's already 9 o'clock. But thank y'all for stopping in. Thanks for all the love. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. And yeah, I definitely need to do it. I'll do a live soon. I think I have posted Prince on here before. You have an Australian Shepherd Blue Heeler mix. Okay, cool. Luna and she. Okay, Shylin, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I need to come on here and show Prince. He is such a good boy, just like his Auntie Serena. He is a huge guy. He's almost 200 pounds. Now, y'all keep in mind, Cane Corsos, the average weight for a Cane Corso is 115 to 135. You're pushing it when you get to 140. But my lines like Serena, Prince, and Patron, they're just on the larger side. So when people come over and they meet them, they're just like goo gaga and awestruck because they're just amazing. They're just amazing dogs, and they're just giants. They're just on the larger side, and that is because they have some export lines in them. So for example, Prince, he's got a Russian, his father or sires from Russia, a lot of champion bloodlines on his father's side. His mother's side is Serena's sister. So their pedigrees also, I think it's stronger. They got champion bloodlines on both sides, mother and father, but more so on the dad's side as well. No, more so on the dad's side. And then Patron's got X-Man bloodlines from Spain, which is a pretty famous bloodline. And he's got some other OG lines out here from Washington, the state of Washington. Thanks, Earl. Thank you for coming on and for commenting. Appreciate it. Okay, so that's going to be a wrap. I want to thank everyone for coming on. We appreciate y'all. And y'all have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on. If you haven't, subscribe to our channel or giving us a like. Share this video if you know anyone who's into Cane Corsos, who likes, or just anyone who likes watching babies. Share this video. And that's pretty much a wrap. Thanks again. Y'all have a great day. And let me know if you're watching this on the live. If you're not and you're watching this on the replay. Thank you. Thank you once again. Bye.